So, endometriosis. It is such a debilitating condition, and here I explain about the spiritual cause of endometriosis. It is inflammation of the womb lining and a misplaced endometrial tissue in the body. In my work as a therapist, I look for the energetic, or in other words, spiritual cause of a problem. The spiritual cause of endometriosis is rooted in the feminine principle of creation. I very often find that the cause of endometriosis can be found in a person's early childhood experiences. But the cause can also go way back into ancestry too, as it tends to run in families. It is a painful experience, and I acknowledge and honour women who suffer this condition. Endometriosis can affect women at any age, and the symptoms do vary. So, the spiritual cause of endometriosis is at a basic level where your body is rejecting feminine power. The main physical symptoms of endometriosis are very painful periods that often stop you doing your normal activities, pain in your lower tummy or back, which is usually worse during your period, feeling sick, constipated, experiencing diarrhea, or blood in your pee during your period is also a symptom. Difficulty getting pregnant and pain during or after sex. All of these can lead to depression. So, the created spiritual pattern of endometriosis, in a literal sense, is an alienation from femininity, she-jection, or rejection of the she. It is a rejection of the feminine personal power, which comes from suppressed creativity and a passion in life. Probably a product of a highly patriarchal, denigrated, and devalued dynamic in the family as you grew up. So your past has left you stuck with a fighting instinct, and the only way to feel safe is to be in control of every aspect of your life. And some of the key energetic emotional programs that come from endometriosis are feeling insecure and feeling a deep disappointment in self, lacking the ability to manifest self love. But underneath, there is a frustration and blame about how you have been dealt with that has been kept silent. And then that turns inwards. Also, an underlying feeling that a person has been screwed over, leading to blaming others for their situation. There may have been discrimination, exploitation, and abuse, which can also be carried through from our ancestors. So there is a fierce independence as there is an underlying feeling that love is not deserved. Love substitutes such as sugar and sex can play a part in numbing these feelings. And left to your own devices at an early age begins the pattern of rejection and neglect. You may well feel attacked by influential females in your life. The experience of love may have been intensely traumatic and destructive. So I help women who suffer with endometriosis, and I help them to clear the energetic emotional patterns behind this condition. And this means your body has a chance to balance and heal itself. So clearing the spiritual cause can really help you in your life. And if your own childhood experiences were traumatic, there may well be a fear of having children. There is a fear of repeating history and an attachment to independence. In your independence, you feel most powerful. And generally, there is a feeling of resentment at being female. It is like you have drawn the short straw and feel controlled and trapped in pain and in your body, in your female body. You feel unable to access your feminine power, and the foundation of your sexuality is very painful. A traumatic past is often an indicator for suppression of your feminine power. But you don't have to suffer. Clearing negative energy patterns behind this condition can help enormously with your life. So I've just gone through a very basic overview of endometriosis and the energetic patterns that drive it. But if you want to find out how I can be of help, please go to my website, janieseaman.com. And thank you so much for listening.